Good morning, everyone. We have today the special guest, Piotr Dziubecki, Program Director from Casper Association. We are going to talk about the technical update coming from the Casper Association and what is coming in the future in terms of Casper Network. Good morning, Piotr.
Hi, Maciej. Hi, Rekt. It is long overdue, so I want to check with you on the events that happened basically in May and before. I think we have quite a lot on our list. I think that the most interesting topic from the community point of view, the community member, that would be the Casper Condor, so the new release that is coming. I think the core development is on track. So as we participate in various meetings, we see that the code is already deployed as the second release candidate. It's being thoroughly tested by Casper Labs team, but also some key partners of Casper ecosystem. Why this is not fully public? Mostly because of SDKs. So SDKs are also coming. The first big one is JavaScript SDK. So I think with JS SDK enabled, we will have the opportunity to test our dApps, and then we can, I think, open this to broader community. And I know that also SDKs that are around C#, Golang, PHP, Java, they will be also coming very soon afterwards. So all ecosystem apps and dApps would be able to communicate with the new infrastructure, and that's the priority of the teams. I like that it's very much transparent and decentralized. So it's not only one company working on this, but it's a consortium of partners that are together validating new capabilities of Condor, and they are really great. I think we already had some sneak peeks, and I think from the technical point of view, it will be a great update. Speaking of partners, I think it's important to mention that we are much more comfortable to invite and cooperate with various companies, and some of them you already know, like Make. We have also Odra that is building new smart contracts DSL, which is like a domain-specific language for building smart contracts. It's much more easier to read and also to understand how Casper smart contracts work. I think the great example for that is that the team of Odra, they prepared their own implementation of Ethereum smart contracts, and I think we will share this in the notes, so you will see for yourself that you can also deploy fungible and non-fungible tokens using Odra natively currently. So I think this is a great step. And Odra is also contributing to the new VM that is being built by the core team. I think the new VM will be even greater step towards developer experience, the better developer experience. And I think 1 or maybe 2 weeks in May, 2 weeks ago, we had a great meeting led by Michał Papierski, so one of the core developers. He explained the new features of the VM that he's designing to the core developers from Casper ecosystem, and I think more meetings like this will follow. So I think the best for you, if you are interested in that, would be to join one of our Casper developer channels and just follow the invitations and talk to the core developers, discuss this, be part of it. And the same way we are working with Tionite, so one company that is focused to bring new functionalities on board in terms of core development. Tionite, the company from Poland, they have broad experience working in DeFi, in blockchain ecosystems, and for us, they are building new features in terms of node enhancements, so enhancements for node operators, but also for delegators. In Condor, their contributions will let us to set up minimum maximum delegation limits to manage your private keys more efficiently and more. So as you see, the developer ecosystem is growing, and Tionite was also part of the Validator Connect call, which was also the first meeting from many next ones. And there we were discussing the best features for validators, the best practices, what is coming for them in Condor, but also how to run your nodes efficiently with the help of the publicly available tools that Casper Association and Casper ecosystem offers. So that's on Theodite. And when I speak about Validator, there is also a membership portal. So the new tool for the governance that I think finally is coming. And we had a live presentation provided by Devendran from Casper Association. So he showed step by step how the new experience for node operators will look like. I think it looks very good, and it will definitely help validators to also have influence on the future of our network. I think overall, what I like from the user perspective is that our DeFi is finally growing. So when I look at friendly markets, at maybe stake SSPR, so liquid stake that is also built on Casper, I see the numbers growing, and then thanks to that, we have a little bit more security and like a good base to launch new projects. And we have Shibu, we have Fatso. I think they are quite successful, and I am really rooting for them. Personally, I'm also invested in both projects, so I think it's good to be part of these initiatives. But we have many interesting independent projects and games that are also in the wild already. Like personally, I really like Casper Flip, I think. So very interesting thing that has been built totally independently and is growing also very interesting community. And I hope that we will see much more projects that are utilizing the liquidity that could be created and managed by DeFi that is embedded natively on Casper. So yeah, I think overall it seems very good, and hopefully the summer season will be also not only the vacation season, but something that will solidify these efforts and result in successful releases both on the core side but also on ecosystem.
Yes, we are finally coming to this ultimate goal, the friendliest blockchain for developers, for builders. With the Odra, for example, Maciej Zieliński, the founder of the Odra framework, he said that he will build a smart contract for the Fatso family, token locker, in less than 24 hours. And he wants to do this on live. So
Nice.
that could be a challenge, but this could prove that building the smart contracts on the Casper network is very efficient, very quick to build smart contracts.
I think this is possible looking at their code that they delivered on the standardized smart contracts for the tokens. I think Odra is already in a place that could be utilized to build even more complex scenarios, like the standard you mentioned.
Yeah, that's great, because builders from the other EVM or non-EVM chains, they could come to Casper and build on projects. For example, the friendly market is working also on the token minter. So for the no-code guys like me, I'm not tech guy, but I could mint my own token and launch it immediately on the friendly market. So that could mean more tokens to speculate, to trade, and that would be great for the liquidity, for the volume on chain. So big good stuff is coming in coming months to the Casper network. Finally, after all these years building tools, resources, and finally we could see a huge upside of the users and liquidity, total value locked, and of course price of the CSPR tokens. Okay, that's great.
Yeah, I love it. I think the token builder could be a very good addition, especially right now when you see Solana stats. How many tokens emerge on a daily basis, and I think these technical difficulties are preventing some of the users, including myself, to deploy and have like their own tokens. So looking forward.
Yep. Could you tell me where this new virtual machine built by Michał Papierski could come to life after the Condor update?
Yeah, so I think that's of course on the course schedule. So I speak here more from the user perspective or developer perspective, but looking at the completeness, it seems that it would be one of direct subsequent releases after Condor. So we need Condor to enable the capability to have new VM or more VMs on Casper. And I think I'm not sure what would be the next code name, but I would bet, I don't know if you have any betting platform here, but I would bet a couple of Caspers that it will be maybe the next or the one after Condor.
Okay, that's a great idea. I'm gonna add this betting smart contract to the Fatso family platform. That's great.
Not call it bet because gambling is illegal. Just to make sure that it's all suits the regulations.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Whatever regulations, whatever. Okay. So, what do you expect in coming months? It's like 6 months. What else? What do you want to see on the Casper network?
Yeah, like I think what we all want to see is more utilization for the token, and it's Casper Network and also like a blockchain in general. So I think pivoting towards community-driven projects is a good thing. So we have our eyes open on big things. Casper Labs is working on AI. We also did not give up on Actus, on tokenization schemes, but community is also, I think, prepared, and they are more and more knowledgeable right now, and that will give us the opportunity to see these independent projects emerging, and I will be very much keen to try all of them as I'm like testing these projects currently. I think we still have underutilized domain of gaming in Casper, and I see even from your tweets that new news are emerging, and we have like a Tornado Master that are minting next batch of NFTs. Beastleak is still on. We have some collabs, so I think that this kind of activities are also very beneficial for the ecosystem.
Okay, another question: which Condor feature you like the most?
Yeah, so I think that the enhancements in gas fees are very exciting, and this is
zero spending model.
Yeah, it's like something that will have its official name in the future. Right now, I see this that we will manage our gas in a different way. So it will result in lower costs for sure. And I think as you see in Ethereum world with Dencon update, if you provide the space for cheap transactions, then you see the spike in the transaction volume. So to me, it's like a direct connection, direct relation. And I think I'm counting on this in terms of like the technical enhancements. And personally, as I'm also running my own node on the validator side, I like these enhancements for validators that are solving some of the issues, like how to remove the dust delegations, how to manage your delegators more efficiently. I think that's something that is in some places puts us on a spot where nobody is. We have something even more advanced than the standard. And let's say the key management feature is also stabilizing the security of the setups that you are creating. So to me, it's a good trend toward like even more professionalization and giving users what they want, listening to the users and acting on this.
Okay, thank you very much, Piotr. That was very bullish. Go Casper.
Yes, go Casper. Thanks, Jack.